Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried cooking your favorite dish only to realize you're out of gas or missing the main utensil? You had all the ingredients but still couldn't cook, right? That's exactly what happens when a country has abundant resources but no plan to use them. Welcome to the world of resource planning, where we don't just count what we have, we figure out how to use it wisely. Let's explore how this process works and why it's so crucial for a country like India. Alright, so what exactly is resource planning? Think of it as a blueprint, a detailed plan that helps us identify, use, and conserve natural resources efficiently. According to book, it's about the judicious use of resources, especially important in a diverse country like India. In simple terms, it's the strategy behind using our forests, minerals, water, and land without wasting them or harming the future. It's not just a concept, it's a lifeline for sustainable development. Resource planning isn't a one-step job, it follows a smart, three-step process. Step 1 is identification and inventory. We begin by asking, what resources do we have? Where are they? This step involves mapping, surveying, and measuring both quality and quantity. Step 2 is about building a planning structure. Here, we set up the right tools, technology, and institutions to manage those resources effectively. Step 3 is the most critical, matching resources with national development. That means using what we have in a way that fits our country's development goals so that no region is left behind. Now, that's smart planning, isn't it? Let's zoom into India. Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, rich in coal and minerals. Arunachal Pradesh, water resources in abundance but poor infrastructure. Rajasthan, blessed with solar energy but struggling with water scarcity. Ladakh, rich in culture but lacks basic essentials like fertile soil and clean water. What do we learn from this? Resource availability is uneven. That's why resource planning is not optional, it's essential. You might be thinking, why worry so much about planning? Here's why: overuse by a few leads to depletion for many. Accumulation in a few hands leads to social and economic inequality. And worst of all, it causes environmental crisis, deforestation, pollution, even climate change. Resource planning is how we say, enough is enough. Let's share. Let's sustain. Now here's a powerful thought. Mahatma Gandhi once said, there is enough for everybody's need, but not for anybody's greed. He wasn't just being philosophical. He was warning us, unchecked greed and misuse of technology could exhaust our planet. And history backs him up. Colonial powers targeted resource-rich regions, not because of need, but because they could. The lesson? It's not just about what you have. It's about how you manage it with wisdom, care, and equality. Let's apply this to a real-world scenario. Imagine District X has 50% forests, 20% rivers, 10% minerals, 20% cultivable land. But no roads, no power, no schools. Here's how resource planning would help: use rivers for hydroelectricity, promote ecotourism in forests, set up small mining units with safety rules, and build roads to connect farmers to markets. See? We don't just use resources, we empower people with them. Let's make it even clearer with a quick calculation. Imagine India invests 10 crore rupees each into 4 sectors: agriculture, 40% forest, 25% minerals, 20% renewable energy, 15% total investment. That's 10 into 4 is 40 crore rupees. But what if we revise this plan? Say 50% to agriculture and 30% to renewables. Now, we are aligning spending with future needs and sustainability goals. That's the power of planned action over random use. In our next video, we'll dive into the conservation of resources, why we are running out of what we once thought was endless, and how we can protect and preserve what we have starting today.